Hello guys, Genuine here of Genuine Gaming, and here are the Marksman abilities and talents of Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader Beta. These are not the final abilities and talents of the Marksman, as it can still change during launch. Marksmen are the master of all ranged weapons, capable of quickly getting to an advantageous position and mercilessly raining fire on enemies. They are well trained in using highly diverse range of arms, but they especially tend to blast their enemies with burst and area of effect weapons. They can focus on movement and range attacks, cover and dodge, burst fire, and area of effect attacks. On level up, they may improve ballistic skill, agility, perception, and strength. As for the skills, they may improve the following: awareness, demolition, athletics, and medikai. I would suggest to raise your agility and perception around 40, then focus on raising ballistic skill. You can increase your wounds by using talents. Do not mind increasing your perspective, as you would use debuffs to decrease enemies' dodge, like expose the weakness of the adept. At first level, Marksman gains shot on the run ability. They receive +2, plus half of agility bonus to movement points. Their next attack costs 1 AP less, however, it suffers a -10 ballistic skill penalty and does not count toward the limit of attacks per turn. It costs 1 AP. At 4th level, another keystone is unlocked. Marksmen receive the Heroic Act and Desperate Measure ability called Military Excellence. With Military Excellence, Marksmen gain the ability to make a number of free attacks equal to their weapon's rate of fire with a minimum of 2 attacks. Until the end of the turn, the first attack against a new enemy automatically deals a critical hit. Also, Marksman immediately reloads their current weapons. When Military Excellence is used as a desperate measure, from the next round and until the end of combat, Marksman's AP are reduced to 1. Here are the abilities that a Marksman can have. Dash, cost 1 AP. The Marksman immediately dashes in a selected direction, spending all movement points. It does not provoke attack of opportunity. It allows to dash through allies and enemies, but not through obstacles. This is a must-have ability of the Marksman, as it would be the go-to ability of the Marksman to escape from engaging melee combatants. If a melee combatant is engaged or is adjacent to the Marksman cannot use his rifle. The best way to escape without provoking an attack of opportunity is to use the dash ability. Controlled shot costs 1 AP. The Marksman gives a sign that they are going to shoot. The Marksman and their allies will automatically dodge the next Marksman's shot. This is not working at the moment. This is quite useful as an ability if you're always using burst fire with your rifle. Revel in Slaughter. Cost 1 AP. The Marksman gains +10 ballistic skill, +5, +2 times ability bonus present critical hit damage, and plus agility bonus present to critical hit chance till the end of combat. The ability is available after killing 3 enemies. The kill counter is not reset between the rounds. This ability is an excellent boost to the Marksman. This skill can be triggered almost every combat, as it is easy for the Marksman to kill 3 enemies in a combat scenario. Ready, go. Cost 1 AP. The Marksman immediately spends all their AP and MP, gaining 30% bonus to cover efficiency. Next time the Marksman uses shot on the run, they gain all the spent AP and MP back +1 additional AP and reset the cooldown of all Marksman abilities except for shot on the run. I kind of not liking this ability as it loses you a turn. The idea of a turn-based combat is to beat the enemies in a few turns. Offhand shot. Costs 0 AP. Next Marksman's shot costs 1 AP less, minimum 1, but has a -30 ballistic skill penalty. This ability does not end the movement. I find the penalty of this ability as huge, making it not worthy to use as an ability. Rapid Fire. Cost 1 AP. Next Marksman's burst attack will have double rate of fire but 25% less damage. All shots will follow random trajectories. Works only with weapons capable of burst fire. I love this ability as it greatly improves the rate of fire of your weapon. As for the Marksman's talents, here are the options. Rapid Reload. Reload costs 2 AP, less minimum 1. The first reload in combat is free. I love this ability. This ability is pretty useful if you keep using burst attack as it can quickly empty your rifle's magazine. Taste the Pain. After the Marksman deal damage to 3 different enemies, their next attack in the combat will deal additional +10 +2 times ballistic skill bonus % damage. Tag Team. For every adjacent ally, the Marksman deals additional +5 +3 times ballistic bonus % damage to enemies. Unpredictable. The Marksman has additional +2 +2 times agility bonus % critical hit chance. This bonus is doubled against the enemies from which the Marksman has a cover at the moment of the shot. Fired Up. Each time the Marksman deals damage, their critical hit damage is increased by 3% till the end of the combat. Exploit Setting. The cover efficiency is increased by 10% for full covers and 20% for half covers. Combat Medic. Healing an ally with a medikit in a combat restores additional wounds equal to Marksman's Medici divided by 10. Using medikits cost 1 AP less. Tenderize. Enemies damaged by the Marksman's area of effect attack suffers +1 + half of ballistic bonus damage from the next attack that hits them. Integrity. While at full wounds, the Marksman has +10 ballistic skill and +2 movement points. Grenadier. First Marksman's grenade in the combat does not spend AP and the attack limit during this turn. This is a good talent as it can give the Marksman an extra attack for at least his first grenade throw. Point Blank. All Marksman's area of effect attacks gain additional +5 +3 times ballistic skill bonus % armor penetration and ignore half of ballistic bonus enemies damage deflection in a radius of 3 cells around the Marksman. Trace Trajectory. Each time the Marksman successfully dodges or uses a cover, they get a guaranteed critical hit against the enemy from whom they dodged or hid behind the cover. Muzzle Velocity. The first hit of the burst attack deals additional damage equal to the weapon's current rate of fire. Tactical Disengage. Dash does not end the movement. Enemies near the dash starting point will attack Marksman at lowest priority in their next turn. Enough bullets for everyone. Second Marksman attack action in the turn deals additional +10 +3 times agility bonus % damage to enemies that have not suffered damage from the Marksman during this round. Fortress. If the Marksman has a full cover against an enemy, the Marksman gains +10 damage against this enemy and the enemy's attack deals 20% less damage against the Marksman and their cover if the cover was still present at the moment of the shot, even if the cover was destroyed by this shot. Low Start. Next, Shot on the Run when used after Ready Go gives plus agility bonus movement points. Bullet Hell. Rapid Fire does not decrease damage anymore. This is a must-have talent if you are fond of using burst attack with your weapon. Forewarning. If there is an ally adjacent to the Marksman, controlled shot costs 1 AP less. Drops of Blood. Revels in Slaughter can be used after 2 kills instead of 3. I just feel that Revels in Slaughter does not need this talent as it is easy for the Marksman to kill at least 3 enemies in a combat. Second Skin. Marksman's medium armor does not decrease dodge. I love to get this talent for my Marksman as big boost to dodge if wearing a medium armor. Then we have Military Excellence Upgrade. Upgrade 1. This turn, the Marksman gets 4 MP and their attacks don't spend the AP. Upgrade 2. Until the end of combat, Marksman's rate of fire is increased by 30%. Upgrade 3. Until the end of the combat, all Marksman's attacks are 20% harder to dodge and their rage attacks gain +2 penetration. This is a must-have improvement for the Marksman's military excellence. Upgrade 4. This turn, every area of effect attack deals additional damage equal to the number of the attack targets. All in all, Marksman is a badass doctrine. They are very useful in combat as their burst attack is a good crowd control ability. If given the right talents and abilities, they can also deal a good amount of damage to enemies. Just make sure that they do not get trapped in a corner as they are vulnerable to melee attacks. After level 15, as of the beta, the Marksman can unlock the Hunter Advanced Doctrine. So those are the Marksman talents and abilities in Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader beta. These things are not yet final for launch, so expect things to change. And for more updates of the game, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Ciao!